Scorpio, welcome to your general love reading. I hope you are well. What is up? What is going on for that Scorpio energy, please? I hope you are enjoying the full moon energy, specifically full moon in Leo, February 16th. What is going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio energy in love. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio energy in love. For those of you who have asked, the next round of career and intimate tarot readings will be around March. Either the first 2 weeks or mid-weeks of March, okay? But thank you for asking. What's going on for that Scorpio energy, please? Let's start with our oracles. Show me what I need to see, please, for Scorpio. What's going on? Okay, for some of you, the guide, okay? Hierophant energy, which I've seen for you before, so I can't say I'm terribly surprised. What else, please? Your spiritual energy, your committed energy, your pathway, your dedication, your course in this life. Whew. Well, no, that's some lovely directional energy on your part. Oh my, yes. King of Wands, Ace of Wands. Trying to bring that intensity to your commitment energy. Not a surprise. Okay. Scorpio's passionate energy is tied to their spirituality. In other words, if you do something, it has to mean something to you on more than one plane of existence. Okay, so if you commit to it, you have to have a drive to it. So I'm not surprised at all. Does it light you up? A situation, a circumstance, a person. Okay, and through that determination of your passion, you know whether or not to commit to it. That's typically how it goes. I have to know the particular flavor of my intensity for something, okay? Because I'm going to commit to it. That's a lot of drive, that's a lot of fire, that's a lot of passion, but also grounded in reality. We're going to see what's going on here. Some of you might be dedicated towards a new Ace of Wands. Could be on the relationship level. It could be a pathway. Again, Light of Wands is the light of our path. Yes, it is a sense of fire. Look this way. Some of you might have recently decided upon a new course or new pathway in life altogether. And with that King of Wands energy, you might have some very strong fire in your chart. Aries, Leo, Sag. I am determined to move forward thusly and commit to it. Okay, very Scorpio energy. So they say. The only water sign made of fire. There you go. But yes, very strong determination in there. A lot of fire, a lot of intensity, a lot of passion, pride. But in a real world, committed spiritual way. You might have some Taurus in your chart and fire, like I've said. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what you're doing. There's something here that has lit you up. Does spiritually, again, the emphasis is on the spiritual world as well as in the real world. Again, if you can't put Scorpio, if you cannot guarantee anything you do with your intensity, you won't commit to it. Typically, that's our MO pattern. You know, if I can't burn for this thing or this person, I'm not going to commit to it. I have to burn, darling. I am the phoenix. I know. That's very S. Will I burn for thee? Show me what I need to see, please. But let's be careful. I like that you have a sense of direction. I like that you know what you're doing. Okay. Be careful with that burnout, though, which we are prone to. Our pros are cons. Our cons are pros. One reflects the other. With all that intensity, you can burn yourself out or burn someone else out. All right. So, try to meet something where it is. Okay. What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio energy. What's up? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio energy. What's going on for Scorpio? Ace of Cups. King of Wands. Oh my, we are on fire, aren't we? Okay, and Page of Swords. Oh, I don't care for that. That went from whoa to oh. What happened? Ace of Cups. Strong sense of feeling. King of Wands. There's that strong sense of determination. Page of Swords. Well now, that's rather a grand reduction of energy. Let's see if that Page of Swords is productive. Okay. I overall see in you a new willingness to love and to open up. Quite so. 2 aces under your own energy. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Your love and your passion. Again, for Scorpio, they're pretty much like this. King of Wands energy. Determination. I know what's up. Ah, the underlying is the Hermit. For some of you who are hanging back, you're feeling it. It's a strong, strong sensation in you to be the Fool. But is it just? You've done this before, some Scorpio says. I've done this before. I've had these strong inclinations, kind of like heartburn. I've had heartburn before. I know the sensation. I know what brings it on. I know it's coming. Scorpio says, I'm hanging back with that underlying, the Fool. It's not that I don't want to, but I've kind of been through this before, where I've had very strong sensations. Justice has taught me so. 9 of Wands says I'm tired of that. 6 of Pentacles says I should be more balanced, but oh, my heart wishes to open up into a star. Are you done healing, honey? Are you done healing? Let's see if there's someone around you. I can't tell if you're just generally opening up, okay? If there's some provocation here. Is there anyone surrounding? I may not see anything, I don't know. Show me. Is there anyone surrounding? Is there anyone surrounding, please, Scorpio? It does not have to be. Let's take a look. Is there anyone surrounding, Scorpio, please? The Star. 5 of Wands. The Lovers. Oh my. Yeah, there's someone surrounding you. Of course there is. Be they new or old, I don't know. We shall see. It's interesting, their energy in the future unfolds to you in a sort of lover's energy. Very strong connection. But there's also strong will attached to it. That 5 of Wands, a little combative. The Star, let me know if you're dealing with Aquarius. We also have Gemini. It's not really the point. There's a star here. Our personal vision, our pathway, our person, our greater goals in life, our schemes, our hopes and wishes. The star is very, very personalized, and the constellations shift, which means you have to keep your eye on the star. It's easy to live under the sun. It's much harder to navigate life via the star. That's why it's personalized, and it takes a certain level of dedication. They have something attached to you that's rather strong, but there's resistance here with that 5 of Wands energy. I don't know where it's coming from or why. It's interesting. I know you had strong feelings for this person, but your energy shrinks drastically. Page of Swords. While they show the Lovers, we're going to see why. You started out strong for them. Perhaps this person was in a place of understanding their star. In other words, they weren't ready. 5 of Wands to the Star, I'm still trying to figure myself out. I don't really know what I want. I really don't know what star to follow and why and where it's going to lead me. I don't know if I know how to keep my eye on the star. Resistance. But their energy opens up to the Lovers in the future. We shall see why. I'm very curious to why you're showing a Page of Swords. It might be that you threw a bit much of your energy out there in the past. You might have shrunk it. Show me. I did see the underlying that suggested Scorpio somewhere that says, yes, I've had these feelings before. I've been through this rodeo with this person before. It's chronic and it feels like burnout. You've thrown out a lot of your energy there. As we are wont to do. Show me the energy between these two. Show me the energy between these two. Show me, okay, the moon for some of you. Let me know if you're connecting to Pisces. You might have some Pisces in your chart. Some of you might have retreated a bigger part of your emotionality. We're going to see why. The idea of finding your pathway has been long going for many of you. It's not that you don't want a 10 of Cups, but every time you seem to approach this particular subject, you seem to be met with chronic behaviors. Either yours, theirs, or a combination of the two, likely both. But yes, for some of you, you're in a space of the moon. Show me the energy between these two, please. Show me the energy between these two, please. What's going on? Ten of Swords. King of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. There's a break here and a strong connection. Whether or not it's entirely over, I could not say. Currently, you both share the present day energy of being practical, grounded, founded. Okay, sticking to the basics, sticking to what you know, improving home, finances, household energy, that kind of thing. You both seem to be exerting that kind of energy. But in the future, there is a break between you two. Whether or not it will mend, I do not know. Okay. I would like to know why they're pulling Lovers, and I'd like to know why you're pulling Page of Swords. Alright. We'll see what's going on. Well, I see the markers of not so great energy. I don't know that it's entirely over, but yes, there's pain here. And there's breakage here between you two. For it is otherwise a strong connection. I don't think either one of you has entirely left it alone. I think I'm looking at a Scorpio who threw a great deal of themselves into someone where it was not shared evenly, reciprocated, or was on the upfront. Somebody was still in a place of confusion about what it is that they truly wanted, i.e. their particular star path, for which they either fight with themselves over or they have a surrounding environment that keeps them from reaching their full potential. Okay? They might open up into the context of the Lovers, in other words, understanding their full potential. But you're shrinking back under the Page of Swords. It might be that you threw too much of yourself out there, and that would explain that chronic underlying. I've been through this before, and I've got diddly squat to show for it. Well, you'll see. What's shared between you two is both strong, but broken. I'd like to see the cohesiveness. It is both strong, but broken. I see that. It is both strong and broken. It is full of pain and hardship. I want to clarify, of course we will. Overall, please. Eight of Cups. Found you. Not that it was hard. Even if you're, well, maybe if you're not new to tarot, but if you're relatively familiar with it, it would make sense. You keep telling yourself to emotionally disentangle from this. I know. Walk away from it. It's very hard for us, you know. Being emotionally loyal as we are, we don't just drop a cup when it becomes inconvenient. If anything, our response is the opposite. Maybe if I show it more love, more intensity, more determination, more of my solidity, maybe they'll come around. Maybe they'll understand. Maybe they'll see the truth. Well, when somebody doesn't really understand the truth in the process of understanding that, they're not going to understand what you're trying to do because they themselves don't understand what they're trying to do. You understand? This is what I mean by people aren't always on the same page at the same time. In order for someone to appreciate your love efforts, they themselves would have to understand what they want. Otherwise, those efforts go unappreciated. So again, that chronic underlying I saw, I've been through this before. Yes, I would like to start a new chapter. I don't know if I can trust that particular instinct. It always feels out of balance. That's correct. If you continuously throw your best interests into someone who's not reciprocating, you're going to create that burnout effect for yourself and for them. And yes, you will create a burnout effect for them if they continue to not understand what they want. It's like, I'm so tired of this, Scorp. Why won't they just leave me alone? Why do they keep showing me this kind of attention? Why do they just keep, why? Can't they say I'm trying to figure things out? And you're like, but I'm trying to help you. That's the thing. You can't help someone who doesn't want help, and you can't force someone to see affection or love that isn't there if they're not in a place to receive it. This person was clearly not in a place to receive it. I didn't keep you from trying, bless you. I know. I'm acquainted with this too. Okay, let's break it down. What's going on? Right there on the split, trying to contain those feelings in a way that was practical. Checked. Keep those feelings in check. Trying to, some of you. Show me. Now look, in the general sense, outside of this context of the other, let's remove this person from the equation. Let's say this person isn't here, okay? And by the way, I'm going to start transitioning to old school Celtic cross readings just because I need to start eliminating this concept of other energies that you may or may not be attached to. I'm just kind of tired of it. It's time to switch it up. Anyway, that's the FYI. So beginning next week, Celtic cross readings. I'm looking forward to that. So let's remove this concept of the other. Let's just say that this person doesn't exist. In the general sense, I'm looking at a Scorpio who brings a lot to the table. Your best cup, your best King of Wands energy straight out the gate. And it never feels correct. It doesn't feel reciprocated. You put a lot of yourself out there on the upfront. When you have those feelings for someone, you invest very early or too soon, something like that. And you wonder why you're not getting it back. That's who I'm more or less speaking to today. This person is likely just one of many examples that you've experienced, and that's if this is speaking to you. And if not, check your other placements, so I'll catch you on the next one. When I'm looking at a Scorpio, you throw all that intensity out there because of that emotional, intuitive feeling you have, like, I know that person's worth it. I know that person's worth it. And you're not wrong. They are likely very worth it. But that doesn't mean they're in a space to meet you there. Okay? Now, show me. I can tell that you're in the process of emotionally disentangling from this person. Some of you are feeling a very strong sense of vigor and renewal and just a new Ace of Wands in general, but a part of you is hanging back, man. Like, I've been through this before. Yeah, change your method. Change your approach. Change your method, which I know is easier said than done. Don't give away so much of yourself on the upfront. Okay? As Scorpios, we are prepared to do what it is we need to do for someone whom we are emotionally loyal to. That's just the way we are. But so too does it work against us. It is our catch-22. That's why, I don't know about you, but when I look at other tarot readers and how they describe Scorpio, I can't help but end up rolling my eyes because, again, fundamentally, that person is telling me they don't understand. So, because I read from a real place, I hope you understand and appreciate that when I critique us, it's coming from the correct space. Okay? You don't need to give so much of yourself away. Especially when you know it's not being reciprocated. More so. It's not your chance to fix things or to shine. It's your chance to hang back and let the other person figure their shit out. Okay? I'm not saying being absent. I'm not saying check out. What I am saying, it's not your process. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio energy. Show me what I need to see, please. I can tell you were throwing the kitchen sink, everything in the kitchen sink at somebody, honey. But it came out in a balanced way. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and we weren't terribly happy with this. Queen of Pentacles underlying this. It was taking a long time. There wasn't enough of the emotional connectivity here. It was kind of a precarious balancing act with somebody. It might have felt like breadcrumbing. Here you are with your best Ace of Cups. Like, look at my Ace of Cups. It's beautiful. And I want you to have it. I want you to share it. I want you to try it out, please. Okay. And with that, it was met in a balanced, practical way. 6 of Pentacles, it was too fair, it was too balanced, it was too practical. Again, the scales weren't being tipped in any one major direction, and this made you fundamentally unhappy. You were giving your best cup, and it was being met with, well, that's nice. Thank you, Scorpio. I believe you tried to keep that cup in check, but all it did was meet you with dissatisfaction. The 4 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, you weren't particularly happy with the emotional quality you were experiencing with someone else. Okay. You weren't. It's like, this is it. What are my options? And I keep seeing you try to place your emotional value in a way that made sense. We don't pull up pentacles, not really. We pull up cups. How can I emotionally invest? How can I emotionally invest? 4 cups, I'm not happy with the output, what I'm receiving or what I'm experiencing, or even my own particular output. Where can I emotionally invest in this cup? Where? Show me a cup that fits correctly, please. How do I approach you in love? This is what I'm saying. How do I approach you in love? How do I approach you in love? How do I approach you in love? Show me how to approach you in love. I'm keep trying because I have my best Ace of Cups with me today, and I would like to know how to emotionally invest in you. Can you show me more how I can emotionally invest in you? Because we are, again, emotional investors. Okay, we are fixed water. We emotionally invest in people. Okay, and you are just all but screaming. Your energy's all but screaming. Show me how to invest in you. How? Because I'm not happy with the output. I'm not happy with what I'm receiving from you, and I'm not happy with what you are allowing me to show you. I'm trying to show you my best, but for some reason I'm getting a 4 of Cups and a 7 of Cups. Please show me, practically speaking, through my seeing you day to day, or in the real world, the 6 of Pentacles, show me how. Show me how I'm supposed to emotionally invest in you, please. Right? You keep trying to extend your cup and it keeps not going into a place that you care for. Okay? You're trying to make a cup fit where it doesn't want to. And it made you unhappy to try to fit into a cup that you couldn't seem to have access to, or it was like you were throwing darts at that metaphorical, well, dartboard. But let's, no, it's better. Ring in the cup. Tossing rings in the cup. Okay? Just, okay. How do I emotionally invest in this person? I need them to open up to me. I need to get beyond the 6 of Pentacles and so forth. Okay? You weren't happy, but you kept at it. You weren't happy, but you kept at it. The story of our life, yes? It's not a good story. I know what we're able to do, Scorpio, honey. I know what we're capable of doing. Show me this King of Wands energy. Show me this King of Wands energy. I don't know how long you went at this. It could be upwards to a year or more. You know. Yeah, the 7 and 4. Yeah, for some of you upwards to a year, maybe more. Show me this King of Cups. I know. You're trying to play ring toss in somebody's emotional cups. Show me how I can emotionally invest in you, because I've got breadcrumbs to work with. Excuse me. I've got breadcrumbs to work with, so can you better direct or guide me how I can emotionally invest in you? King of Wands, please, but 4 of Pentacles, yeah. So they, like I said, they're attached. For us, it's typically never not the case. One often leads to the other, and it's another reason why I do intimate tarot readings. 4 of Pentacles, King of Wands. You have a fire and determination, but you're holding back from it. I'm guessing you're tired. Overall, again, take this person, let's again pretend this person doesn't exist. I'm looking at a Scorpio, your best cup, you put it out there, and what you get back is not what you want. You want someone to show you how to emotionally invest in them. And it doesn't seem to lead in any place that has a solid answer. So your King of Wands energy, 4 of Pentacles, you're holding back from your own fire and sense of determination. Show me why, please. I need to see why. I think I know why. Your underlying was pretty foretelling in that respect. Burnout. I've been through this before. Yes, I'd like to open up and take a new chapter, but look at what happens. Something like that. Yeah. 8 of Swords. You don't trust it. You don't see it. You don't also maybe see the pattern. Let's be real, Scorpio. Again, I do the real shit. I know where we're coming from. I get our pros. I get our cons. I totally get it. And the past couple of readings for Scorpio have been nice and lovely and largely centered on the other person, which I don't particularly care for, but that's the way it played out. Eventually, we were going to get back to a reading that was more like this. I'm looking at Scorpio who has a love pattern. You don't understand. You don't understand why somebody's love language can't be as simple as yours. I have feelings for you. Let's try it. Show me how to work with you. Show me how to work with you. Show me how to emotionally invest in you, because I'm trying, and I got so little to work with here, but I keep trying. You know? And it caused this effect. Your natural King of Wands, lovely fire, passionate, determination energy. It basically, you hold back from it now. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, you can't see it, you don't trust it. Four of Pentacles, we must recall, other than holding on and not letting go, not contributing to and not taking away, more than that, more than any of this, and the reason why that definition for the Four of Pentacles exists at all is because four is the strongest holding pattern there is in nature. This is the first time we see a circle. Some of you simply, Eight of Swords, cannot see your pattern. Your love pattern, your passion pattern, and so on and so forth. And this is why you've seen it play out over and over again. Real Tarot reflects real life. I'm looking at a Scorpio. You have a particular love pattern. It's not, again, I wouldn't be saying this if you weren't feeling it, honey. I know you have a King of Wands in you. I know you have an Ace of Wands in you. I know you have an Ace of Cups in you. And part of your energy wants to rip off and just rip away, I should say. Just wants to pull away, rip away with that full energy. But then, boom, there's this idea of Nine of Wands and Justice. I've been through this before. And it's never fair and it's never balanced. That's correct. Because when you come in with your A game, it's a lot. When you put everything out there on the upfront, it's a lot. Of course, you're not going to be met right away with the same results that you're bringing. That's what I'm telling you. There's nothing wrong with your lovely energy that says, I want to be a King of Wands that embraces my Ace of Wands and my Ace of Cups. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. Pull it back. That's all you have to do. When you present someone that much water, you're going to drown them in it. And the whole point of getting to know someone is to get to know them, not drown them. I know. It's a bizarre concept. It's one of my jokes. You might have heard me say it. Why does a Scorpio care about such a big cup of love? So we can drown you in it. And that's all well and good. But not when you first connect with somebody. That intensity can be a lot. Pull it back. And that's if it's speaking to you. You know? If you feel that you are more of a moderate Scorpio and you cannot relate to this at all, good. That's wonderful. Check out your other placements, so I'll catch you in the next one. Right now, today I'm talking to a Scorpio that puts way too much of themselves out there when they first meet someone who's kind of pinging their radar and wonders why they're not met with the same immediately, because, honey, not everyone operates like you do. Your emotional intensity, and with that comes your fire. You ever heard, you can be intense or you can be a lot? Oh, honey, I know. Yes, we can. That's why you need to find different ways to channel it and not just plug it into someone immediately. I understand. So again, just to make this clear, it is not your fire that's the issue, and it's not your water that's the issue. It's how much you present of it on the forefront. Because I'm looking at Scorpios like, yeah, I'm feeling it, but there's no point. There's no point. You can't see the pattern. You don't have to play this puzzle game. Give me more of a clue how to emotionally invest in you. Give me more of a clue how to emotionally... You don't have to do that. If somebody wants you to emotionally invest in them, they'll make it clear. It's not a guessing game. It's not a mind game. It's not how it should be. Someone either says they want to get to know you more, or they don't. Someone either invests in your time and your energy, or they don't. You either invest in their time and energy, or you don't. It's a two-way street. Someone either gives you something solid and viable to work with, or they don't. Love should not be a fucking guessing game. If someone wants you, they will say it. Okay? And if you want someone, then you say it. And if it's not shared, it's not shared. That's it. If someone wants more, they'll say more. It's the classic trademark of a relationship that goes somewhere. I want more. I want to become exclusive. I want to see you more often. I would like to make plans with you. You see, that is proper emotional investing. It's not a guessing game, honey. Okay? It is that simple. It should not be all that complicated. And the reason why you're experiencing burnout, okay, is because you're assuming no one can meet me where they are. No way. Well, first of all, A, you might be putting too much of yourself out there to begin with. Pull it back. Or B, even if you're trying to meet someone in a fair plane of existence, they may not be feeling the same, and you keep looking for clues about how to emotionally invest in them. Don't. This is not Blue's Clues. Love is not Blue's Clues, honey. No, no, no. No, no, no. Make your intentions known. And if they can't do the same, then you have your answer by default. Honestly. That doesn't mean you should go around having all this love and passion that you feel you cannot express because you don't trust yourself or you can't see the problem. No. Recognize the pattern. Recognize your pattern. Okay, let's keep going. I want to know why you're showing Page of Swords in the future, please. Show me why. I want to know why you're showing Page of Swords. It might be, honey, that if you got into such a place of having all this and you have fucking gorgeous energy, honey. You have fucking gorgeous energy. You can't doubt that. Just don't invest in someone who can't give you the same. And don't put so much of your energy out there when you first meet somebody. You know, not everyone's working with the Ace of Cups like you are. Not everyone's working with the Ace of Wands like you are. You have to remember that. When you meet people that are on different planes of existence. Okay? Page of Swords. Okay. Okay. All right. The reason you have not moved forward, let's be real. Chariot, underline. Let me know if you're connecting to Cancer. There you are. Chariot to Death. Your emotional love language expression is blocked. That's why you're showing Page of Swords in the future. Okay. Okay. Page of Swords, Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the one in Judgment, the one that you experienced emotional stagnation with, the person whom you have a Six of Cups with, the person you have some sort of love bond with, a soul connection with, you name it. It's also under Judgment, so there's a good chance that's a legit thing. It's a real soul connection and not just someone you've known for a long time. You're still holding on to it, but your energy's been reduced to a Page of Swords. This is the reason you're blocked and have not moved on. So I'm looking at a Scorpio who is like, I've been through this before. I get attached to someone, I throw my best at them, and it's not reciprocated. This is in the general overview of what you're experiencing, and then P.S. there is someone specific here, so it's not just some vague metaphor for you today. You have an overarching theme as well as a specific person to whom you are still tied to, and that's why your energy is reduced to a Page of Swords in the future. You are still holding on to that person. Okay, most likely that lover's energy. And it's the reason you have not moved forward because again, you don't trust your own instinct. I have all this energy and intensity and feeling, and it always seems to end up in the same way, which we've discussed. And then also, your best energy, all that Aces and King of Wands energy, which you've pulled twice, you block it for fear of ending up the same, just holding on to someone that you cannot have or you feel you cannot have. It's like it's just going to end up the same way, right? And that's going to be enough to stay anyone's hand. I don't want to go through this again. It's just going to end up the same way. Someone else I have very strong feelings for and I can't fucking have, right? So we got a couple things at play here. I'm seeing an overall behavior pattern plus an attachment to someone specifically, in summary. This is why I do in-depth readings right here. This pattern that you've last recognized it or felt it or experienced it is also attached specifically to one person. It's the most current representation of this issue. That's who I'm seeing today. All right. Excuse me. Show me this person, please. Which one? Okay. Show me this person, please. The Star of Five of Wands. Someone who doesn't know what they want. They have an idea of big hopes, big dreams, but if they fight themselves on it continuously, they're always going to be broken from it. Hence that Six of Pentacles energy, where there's not much going on. Not fully taking a leap of faith. Not fully opening up. Show me this person, please. Show me this person and their energy. Show me. Disconnected from taking chances. Disconnected from taking risks. Disconnected from opening up to life and experiences. It's not for lack of inclination. It's just when you don't know who you are, you pay the price. You know, if any cross-watchers are offended by that, I don't know what to tell you. It's either not you, or perhaps it is. I don't know. Take what resonates, save it does not. Reverse energy says it applies. There you go. You know, you're going to say it's that Scorpio, it's that Scorpio, it's that Scorpio. Okay, fine. Where's that Scorpio? Show me what I need to see, please. Show me the star for the person surrounding. Show me the star for the person surrounding. Show me the star for the person surrounding. Show me this. Okay. Chariot. How so? They could not see. Flew out. Eight of Swords. This person had a strong sense of pull in the past of I should move forward. I should move forward. I should move forward. This feels really strong, right? With the star. It feels really strong. It feels really good, i.e. you. Your energy feels really good. I feel that in Scorpio. I can sense it in Scorpio. I should move towards Scorpio. It feels right, but I can't see it. I'm not convinced, their energy says. Despite the strength of their feeling, despite the strength of their own wishes, this person says, I can't see it. Eight of Swords. I'm kind of blind to this situation. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know if I can trust this particular vision. Eight of Swords. You're showing an Eight of Swords because you can't see the pattern. Either with this person or in general. I think it's that, though. In general, this is a pattern I've seen in Scorpio. Plus, it's tied to the last current or most recent example of someone who personifies the situation or energy. This person has a very strong feeling of I know I want something. I know I do. I know I do. I know I want something. I just don't know what. And I'm not convinced. Eight of Swords, I'm not convinced. Or I don't have time for this. Or I'm going to put it off. This person might have tendencies towards procrastination, particularly where their biggest sense of hopes and dreams are. Also their emotional sense too. What else, please? Not for lack of watching, but like I say, the Page of Swords isn't going to learn shit until they actually engage. You're in a place where your energy shrinks in the future. Despite the intensity of it, despite the fact that it wants to get out the door, you're still holding on to the last person who represents this pattern. Anything else, please? Four of Pentacles, and so are they. So are they. They have a holding pattern of their own. This person, they do not see the issue, but it's been reoccurring in their life. I know this person has the massive potential energy. I know they do. It's wonderful. The Star of the Chariot. It's glorious. That's glorious. I love it. That's absolutely lovely. That says, I know what I want and I'm going towards it. What the problem is that they refrain from it. Because they say, I can't see it, or I'm not convinced. Or that inclination is just going to go away in time. So they procrastinate and put things off that are really, really important to them. Because they can't trust themselves, or they don't trust the outcome, or they don't trust the future of their own strong feeling. That's never good. And it's a strong holding pattern too. They might have some very strong moon tendencies to bury the stuff that is most important to them. Yeah, see, there's this idea of this person, if I can't see it, I can't trust it. If I can't see it, I can't trust it. If it's not predictable, I don't trust it. There's something about this person that says it has to be predictable, or I can't trust it, or if I wish to want for, I'm just going to get burned or hurt. I want something that's predictable. So they bury all their worst feelings of anxiety and fear of abandonment, particularly in the emotional space. They buried under the moon. Okay. The Five of Wands, please. Yes, when we continuously talk ourselves out of something that feels good or feels like a pathway, it does become a pattern because, frankly, Eight of Swords, it's just easier not to see it. It's just easier not to. Alanis Morissette, it's easier not to. You know, and then that way, if I keep my head in the sand and I don't have to make any major decisions, nothing will ever come back around to me. But that also includes the positive qualities. That's the result of not going after what you want. You don't get anything either. You don't make waves, but then you don't get anything either. Five of Wands, show me the Five of Wands, please. Five of Wands, please. Show me this Five of Wands. Show me this Five of Wands. The Fool, Nine of Cups. That which would make them happy. I've already seen it. It's repeating energy at this point. I've already seen it. The idea of Five of Wands, that they fight would make themselves happy. They kind of reduce their energy to simply saying, this is what makes me happy. Nine of Cups. This is my... Nine of Cups, we must remember, is very simple wishes and wants and expectations that are very personal but small. It's like me having my cup of coffee at noon with my little treat. That's one of my Nine of Cups. It's a very simple pleasure. For some people it's alcohol, for some people it's sex, for some people it's drugs, for some people it's reading a good book. Okay, Nine of Cups is across the board. They could be good little happy things and they could be those bad little happy things. There's both. So this person's like, I know what makes me happy. I know what makes me happy. I do. I totally know. What they really want to do, they fight tooth and nail. Like I've said, they kind of stick to their simple pleasures. Insisting I know what makes me happy, it doesn't. The Fool energy, they don't trust their own decision making. Can I get more on this? They fight themselves from taking off, or it's calculated risks or calculated chances, or they talk themselves out of doing anything they've ever started, something like that. You're saying, I know what's good for me. Okay. Looking out on the horizon, communication. They don't really express what it is that would make them happy. Insisting that they do. Okay. So there's a conflict within this person's energy. That's energy fragmentation. I know what makes me happy, but I actually fight myself on what I really want, as we've seen. Okay. The Fool and the Lovers is for them in future. Show me this Lover's energy, please. Let's see. Some of the Lovers, please, for this person. Show me the Lovers, please. Show me the Lovers, please. Ten of Wands, Ace of Wands, Three of Cups. Yes, there is the desire to connect with you. It's even a strain and a burden. Ace of Wands, Three of Cups, renewal energy, but I do believe that they are going to try. There is this, it's kind of a colossal effort for this person. It's under the Ten of Wands. Okay, yes, they want to connect with you. I see it there. And it's under the principles of the Lovers, Ace of Wands, Three of Cups, but with it is tied a sense of burden. Ten of Wands, it's a struggle for this person. I mean, it's really a struggle for this person to connect with what it is that they want. That's a lot. That's a lot of strain for what should be in. But given the Lovers is what it is, it's the closest I recognize to a twin flame, which I don't personally believe in it, and that's because I know what the Lovers means. You don't need the fussiness of twin flames when you understand the bonding system of the lovers, it is complicated. Okay? It's that connection you will always feel, and you're not always able to explain why. It is the mental bond, which is where a lot of that comes from, the spiritual bond, backing that up, the emotional bond, it's the sexual bond, physical energy, it's all that. It's a multi-layered bonding system. It's not going to just go away. And that's why, despite the strain of their energy, they still desire to connect with you because they still feel it. How much will come of this so long as this person continues to deny or has that same, they have their own pattern. You have your pattern. Trust me, they got theirs too. And theirs suggests that they are used to refraining from what it is that they truly want because it's easier not to. It's a holding. I don't know if this person ever had enough faith principles instilled into them, and I don't mean the religious kind. I mean the kind that says, I believe in you. You can do this. You can go after what you want. No, you're not foolish. This is what you want to do, then go do it. This person doesn't kind of have that background of energy. They're kind of used to withholding because, again, it's just easier not to. It's kind of like, I don't even know where to start. Yeah, I have a strong inclination to do things, but I don't even know where to start. Where do I fucking start? Where do I even begin with that? How do you just go reaching for the stars? How do you just get in your chariot and go take care of stuff that's important to you? How do you go towards what you are feeling so strongly? I don't know. I don't even know where to begin to do that. So they refrain. That's kind of their holding pattern. They stick to basic pleasure principles, but I can tell you this. They don't want to stay away. They don't. They don't. So if that helps you, you must know this to some extent, Scorpio, otherwise you continue to hold on to this person's energy. You show for them 6 of Cups, which is a lesser representation of the lovers. I know you two have a strong bond. You haven't fully moved on, despite your energy is really much on fire. And I know you've been through it before, possibly with this person and pattern in general. If it helps you, the reason why you tried so hard with this person is because it is such a strong connection. I don't know if that helps you or just makes things worse. But if you can kind of disconnect the strength of this connection from this person and see your love pattern overall, okay? Just please know they're not all like this. They're not all like this. Some of you have such fiery, intense energy that says, I want to move forward. And I want to move so forward in a way that's spiritual and realistic under the guidance of the Hierophant. My best energy. You think that energy is just going to go to waste, honey? No. We don't want this energy to go to waste. Your best is waiting to explode on somebody. It is. Just don't explode on them the first date. You know what I mean? Tarot doesn't dictate action, you do. I do see this person struggling to connect with you because they want to. I know they see something greater in you. I know they sense a stronger level of destiny. I know they do. But they struggle to connect in that space, to fully embrace what they want. So why you haven't let them go. And some of you, let's make this clear, are making an active decision under judgment to not let this person go. Because even though there is stagnancy, emotional stagnancy between you two, you still look to them. Despite your energy wanting more and more and more. You still hold on to them. Whether or not you continue to choose in this investment is up to you. I see many Scorpios who are choosing to refrain their best energy from starting with someone new because you are still invested in this person. And by all rights, they are too. Very much so. But they consider it a massive strain. It is a lover's union. 3 Cups, Ace of Wands, 10 of Wands. It's quite the burden for this person to connect with you, but they choose to. I don't care for that. But again, this person's in a position to not see, and they are used to. And they don't let go of the vision either. That's the strength of the 4 of Pentacles. They don't let go of the vision. but they don't engage with it fully either. Thus, you get mixed results. Show me how to emotionally invest in you. I'm trying to understand how to emotionally invest in you. I don't want to let Scorpio's energy go, but I don't know how to give to it a lot either. And I also can't see the future of this either. So, mixed manifestation equals mixed results, you understand? Let's see the shared connection between you two. If we can get out of the state of the Five of Pentacles and Ten of Swords, I can see that you're both practical, hardworking, grounded, founded, that kind of thing. You both have a certain level of respect for household energy and responsibility, which is always a good thing. And your overall suggests, Eight of Cups, that you've been trying to emotionally disentangle from this person for a while. Because part of your energy is begging to start over, even though it's afraid of doing the same. I can't say that it would do the same. I can't. And I'll tell you why, just because this one is obviously a strong and unique connection. You can't just go pick it up at the grocery store. So no. But anyway, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm very prone to doing that. Alright. Which one? This one? Okay. Show me the shared energy between these two. Show me the shared energy between these two. I do have a reason to believe again that they want to connect with you. They desire it very much. You hold on to this person's energy. And if you do, please accept that you two have a certain emotional plateau. And you know that. Hence your struggle back here. I know you told yourself to disengage from this person. Emotionally and passion-wise as well. Both are here. You know. But if you want to move on from this energy, honey, that's your choice. You have to make that choice. Many of you will choose to continue to invest in this person. Okay. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please. Their energy is commendable in feature. I just wish it didn't come attached with it with so much strain. They have a huge desire to connect with you, but it's under so much strain. Show me. Show me this Ten of Swords, please. The shared energy between these two. The shared energy between these two, please. The Ten of Swords. Show me that Ten of Swords. Okay. Nine of Swords. That's a lot of mental conflict between you both. You both worry about the same things. You both experience the same sort of head pain. You both experience similar thoughts about connecting in a way that's free and fluid. I would like to see a lot less anxiety to the connectivity. Okay. This person desirous of wanting more, holding on, waiting, too much waiting to connect, way too much stress and anxiety to connect between you two, way too much. You both constantly think about connecting and why there's so much waiting and holding between you two. It could be that you two are at a distance, that's fair enough. But the connectivity comes with it a great deal of mental energy and the strain of it. Trying to connect. I would love to connect. I would love to connect with this person, but with it comes all these fucking swords. It was a strain to connect with this person emotionally and physically. And it wasn't just you, it was them too. This is shared. Sometimes I will say single-sided energy under the shared division. If that is the case, I will tell you. But for the both, I can tell you both stress about meeting. Frequency. What are you going to talk about? What are you going to do? What's going to come up? I don't know. Guarded thoughts. Are we going to connect again? I hope so. This feels really good. But if I put that expectation out there now, it may not happen. I don't know. I blah, 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 blah. And it's something like that. The King of Pentacles. Show me. Show me the King of Pentacles, please. She kept doing it. It's strong connection, and it both within you both provoked all this sound and fury of mental activities about expectations, what to say, how to say it, what to look like, what to wear, subjects you can talk about, subjects you cannot talk about, so on and so forth. But the biggest one of all, by far, is I want to see them again, and I don't know if I'm ever going to get to. Even when you were sitting across from this person, I want to see them again. And neither one of you could say it. It's like every time you meet, it's just under strain of all this mental shit. Just, I'd like to see you more. It was a fight between you both. It was up here. Of all the things said and not said, that was the biggest one. I'd like to see you again. And more than what we're currently doing. There's just so much shit that wasn't said. Show me the King of Pentacles, please. Show me the King of Pentacles, please. Show me the King of Pentacles, please. Show me that King of Pentacles, please. Okay. Well, that's a lot of love right there. A lot. Justice, Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups. That's a lot. In fairness, Scorpio, in fairness, it's quite dual. Under justice. And you both have feelings. And it's over that King of Pentacles energy, so I know it's legit. It's very practical. Energetically speaking, there is a shared reciprocity of feeling, and that feels good to you both. Ace of Cups is here for you both. You both feel good about your feelings with each other. It's shared, it's mutual. Despite the difficulty of connecting when you're together, you both feel a harmonious Ace of Cups. And it's in a practical way. King of Pentacles. You both feel it. Can't say you don't. Like I said, it's not for lack of the connection, honey. That's here. Strong connection. I know that if some of you stop contributing to this connection, you're afraid that you will lose everything that this means. Because again, it is strong and it's on the spiritual plane of existence too. The emotional one, the sexual one, it's all that. You are afraid that if you do not hold on to this connection, you'll never get another one like it. And even if you enter a new connection, what if you get another one just like it? Right? Back and forth with that. There's kind of strong connection that's so uncertain. Like Lady Galadriel from Lord of the Rings, this quest hangs upon the edge of a knife. And so it does. It's a weird sort of teeter-totter you two have. I don't say it's weird, I actually understand it. Trust me, I do. I completely understand. But it is a quest that hangs upon the edge of a knife. I know that many of you hold on to this because it's strong, it's powerful, it's unique to you. You have a lot of love for it, you also have a lot of passion for it. But you can't access it the way you want. You can't be open and free with it the way you want. I see the struggle for you both. When you two are in each other's actual real-world company, you both feel and take pleasure from that shared Ace of Cups. This is balanced, this is correct. But it's too much of it not expressed. There's love here, alright. Five of Pentacles, please, is the shared output. Let's take a look. Show me this Five of Pentacles, please. Show me this Five of Pentacles, please. There you are. Looking at that Six of Cups. Page of Swords to the Six of Cups again. Not an accusation, it is what it is. Show me this Five of Pentacles, please. Yeah, I understand. You don't want another one of these connections where you love someone and you feel like you are forever disconnected from them. You don't want to rack up a scoreboard of those. They don't particularly feel good, do they? No. That's one of the reasons why you stay connected to this person. Because they mean a lot to you. But also you don't want to go through it again. The odds of this happening again? I don't know. God, but... and then some of you do attach way too quickly. You put way too much of yourselves out there way too quickly. That is absolutely true for some of you, and I'm seeing that mark for somebody. Show me that Five of Pentacles. Hierophant. He is there again. What about it? What about the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles? Oh, no, we got some heavy earth energy here. Virgo, Capricorn, particularly Taurus. Okay, I am seeing what looks like mending. As someone becomes more capable of mending their vision and what it is that they want, the stronger their actual reality is. I am seeing mending elements in the future with this person. Okay, Five of Pentacles is the physical break. King of Pentacles energy is showing up, trying to repair that break under the guidance of the Hierophant. Of course, it is a spiritual connection. Absolutely. As someone becomes better acquainted, there's that star again, so I have a reason to believe it's this person, also coupled up with that Eight of Swords, the inability to see our place among the stars, or rather specifically which star we gravitate towards and how do we work towards it. When someone is better able to reconcile themselves to that division in their energy, this is what I want from life, and this is what I'm willing to do to get it. The more somebody reconciles their particular physical energy, practical energy, and also real world where it counts, where it fucking counts energy, not just I wish, but now I'm not going to do it. Fuck that. Life is too short. Five of Pentacles. There is a mending element here that happens in the real world. We go from, so this is the good ascension, Five of Pentacles to a King of Pentacles. That's lovely. Okay. That's more of, I'm working on a tangible structure. Okay. I'm working on a tangible structure. Under the guidance of the Hierophant. When we can get better in touch with our vision and what it means to us from a real perspective, real world application, not just theoretical, not a bunch of just jerking off in space. No, no, no. Make it real. When somebody can make their vision real, you too will have a chance of being more cohesive. Okay? And I am tying it back to this person's Eight of Swords and their star pulling up again. All right? But you both have very strong King of Pentacle energy. That need for grounding principles, material, comfort, wealth, that kind of thing, stability. But yes, the more in touch we can get in that particular reality. So this is one of the reasons why, honey, their energy hasn't given up. All right, again, it's like they're trying so hard. It is so hard to connect for this person and who it is that they truly want under the guidance of the Lovers. That's why they haven't totally given you up. Or this connection, I should say, up. When you struggle this much to connect with what it is that you want and that you can trust it and that you can totally embrace it as your own, things like this are going to happen. Okay? It's so interesting to me because practically speaking, King of Pentacles, Justice, you both feel an Ace of Cups within the context of a Nine of Cups. You both feel a natural love space between you two that feels good. Despite the overwhelming burden it is to connect, or it's like as soon as you're in each other's proximity, it's never enough. You're already thinking about the next time you get to meet, or if you even will, that kind of thing. But yes, I like that graduation. I do. Of energy. I do. But it is entirely dependent, of course, on someone becoming more in touch with their vision. Being less blind to it. And understanding how, again, they can work towards it, commit to it with the Hierophant energy, and work towards it as the King of Pentacles. Okay, so that's dependency factors. I wish I could see something more solid. I wish I could. But in the meantime, please know that you two are not fully disconnected. You're not likely to ever really be. Most likely. And that's very strong. And I wish I gave you more specifics, but yes, I would like to see their energy less burdened to approach you. But with that overwhelming desire of connection, there's a pullback. There's a pullback to see you, and to experience you, and to feel that particular energy, that lover's bond, which is so very strong to them. Okay, overall, please. I want to see this Eight of Cups. I know that you are trying to emotionally detach from this person. And try it, and it doesn't work too well. But if you feel that you are a Scorpio that is refraining from other relationships for this person, please do know that is a choice. That is absolutely your choice. So if you want something that's more fulfilling and you can completely wrap your arms around and say that's yours, you are going to have to move your energy on, because this is slow going. Very. And there's no guarantee. Somebody here has to come into a stronger sense of determination about what they want to see for themselves here on planet Earth while they're alive. And work towards it with diligence. Show me that Eight of Cups, please. Show me that Eight of Cups, please. Show me that Eight of Cups, please. But just please know you have a huge fire in you. But you're still manifesting. Okay. Be careful with that. And some of you, yes. Yes, the Swords. Some of you are trying to manifest an emotional disconnect from this person again. Our emotional loyalty is our catch-22. Some of you are trying to openly manifest a new direction. Ace of Swords. You are trying to disconnect from this person. It's proving difficult, and it's not without rhyme or reason. I see it. Okay. But you're also afraid to enter in something new, lest something like this happens again. Some of you, again, and I have to insist on this, sorry. Sorry, Scorpio. Sorry, not sorry. Some of you put way too much of yourselves out there way too soon. And that's for some of you a pattern that is very strong. Okay? We do the real stuff here. Anything else is an insult to the human existence. And I don't care for that. So yes, some of you are trying to manifest a full detachment. The emotional loyalty. Your emotional loyalty. You're trying to detach from it, walk away from it. Okay. And then some of you, but I feel better with the Ace of Swords having been there. Some of you know that's your particular truth. Will they continue to connect with you in future? Yes. Will it always be a strain? For a while, I think. Will it be permanent? No guarantees. No guarantees. There are no guarantees. There is a saving principle here that says the break from you two can be healed substantially and worked on together. If someone comes to terms with how the blindness from what they truly want, how much it causes them harm. When you keep denying what it is that you want, it's going to cause you pain. This is how it works. When you keep denying the person that you love, it's going to cause you pain. The more we are disconnected from that particular reality and what it is we want to make for ourselves, the more pain it causes us. And somebody needs to put those two principles together. The more I say I don't want this, the more it hurts me. But yes, like I said, this is a quest of love on the edge of a knife. There is much potential here. Where there is love, there is always potential. And you two feel it strongly when you're in each other's vicinity. You both feel an Ace of Cups. And it both gives you pleasure. I see why you held on to it, Scorpio. I do. Their energy is lovely. I would even dare say it's delicious. It is. And it has massive potential. Massive. It does. Like I said, you always know or sense who to invest in. But that doesn't mean that they know how to do it at the same rate or intensity as you. It's not for lack of awareness, honey. You know how it is? This is what it's like. You could do great things. I can feel it, I can see it, I can sense it. I'm going to be all about you for a while. But here's the thing. I know you can sense that potential. It's that love energy. You can feel somebody's spark. You can feel that person's flame. You can feel that person's potential. You can. We can. Right? It's that potential, man. You sense it. I sense the greatness in you. I know it. I know. I sense the greatness in you. I can help you. I know. And that begins your emotional investment. So you're dead on bang. This person has a massive potential. Not just in the world, not just in material success. Fuck all that. No, no, no. I mean in terms of their energy, their shine, their glow. I know. But it's for theirs to reach. And you may not have the luxury of that time. And if it's a true lover's connection, then don't fear the break. If it's a true love's connection, you will break and come back in time. You're not always meant to transform together. Sometimes you have to transform as individuals. If it's a true lover's connection, the break won't matter. Knight of Wands. I can see your intention. Your current emotional state is 8 of Cups. You are manifesting a personal truth and pathway your energy would like to move forward. I've seen it many times, particularly over here. Some of you hold back because you're afraid of getting more of the same, or that you are going to be disloyal to this person. If they cannot meet you where you are, then they cannot meet you where you are. This is already not a surprise to them. Alright? I can see that you have this desire to manifest in you a break, so your Knight of Wands energy can move forward. That's why you're trying to emotionally detach. I have to agree with you. And that would also explain your future orientation of Page of Swords. It's like you're minimizing your energy or trying to minimize your energy towards this person. It's not for lack of denial of the connection, but it's kind of like, if it's such a strain to see me, maybe we shouldn't. Something like that. I can't get more out of this. Maybe I should go. And if it's a true lover's connection, they need to get where they need to be, and you need to get to where you need to be, and then one day you will connect again. So the thing about lovers, you never fully disconnect, and when you come back, you're stronger each time. You're meant to build each other up, not tear each other down. So if time is not on your side, or you're no longer in a place where you feel you can wait, then do not. I can see why you haven't. I can see your hesitancy. It makes perfect sense. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, part of your energy now wants to burn. And it feels like it has to hold back for this person. So if it needs to burn, then let it burn. Because if this person's not in a place where they can receive your fire or your love, then you have your answer. I think they want it. I do. I think they want your love. I think they want your fire. I think they want to be burned. But they have to know that. And they don't know that. Not at this time, not that I can see. Okay. Oh, I thought it was 30 minutes. There you are. Alright, let's do a couple of these. I'm feeling a couple of these real quick. Show me what I need to see, please. Yes, they will continue to that's you right there. Just try to pop out. They will continue to connect with you in future. But you seem to be trying to make your energy smaller around them because you are trying to disentangle yourself. Your energy wishes to burn. It wishes to express itself more fully and completely to someone, and this person does not seem like it's in a position to completely receive your energy. As much pleasure as you both get, as much love as you both feel, if this person feels they cannot reach for you, or they don't know how, or they're not in a position to see it, or they deny it, or they don't know what to do with it, then there you are. Baby, you want to burn for somebody. Karmic relationship for some of you. This is not karmic. I would tell you if it was. That's pretty easy to see. Karmic relationships are those things we must go through in order to learn our lessons. Somebody might be going through a karmic relationship. A karmic relationship does not pull up Lovers, and it does not pull up Six of Cups. No, no, no. That tells me somebody here might be in some sort of karmic balance. Okay, it does not have to be a karmic relationship. It could be. But it could be something that this person in general has to work their own shit through before they are able to get into a space of accepting what it is they truly want, i.e. a karmic balance is owed somebody somewhere. They either owe it to themselves, another obligation, or I don't know what. Okay, but so until somebody remains in karmic debt, they're never going to be in a position to open up to what they truly want, which explains a lot. Okay, what else, please? What else, please? Engagement ring, like I said, the Hierophant was here twice. I don't always default to marriage when I see the Hierophant. Commitment energy, you bet. But engagement ring, like I said, the potential is here. But if you're not in a position to stay or wait, then you're not in a position to stay or wait. But yes, I told you, it's buildable. But it is entirely dependent on someone understanding the direct correlation between denying their vision and the pain it causes them. And only then can it be built in the real world. Five of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Hierophant. That's Ascension energy, right? It's not going the reverse, it's going upwards. But it's entirely dependent on someone's ability to see. Healthy heart, or I'm sorry, healing heart, healing energy as well. You know, being able to heal the heart. Okay, girl with a snake. Oh, excuse me, I can barely read this. Okay. Used. I know. You gotta set boundaries. That's what I'm actually taking away from this, is that you need to set boundaries. If you do not feel that you can give yourself completely to this person, then you cannot. Yes, there's potential here. Yes, there's potential for healing and solidity with that engagement ring. Absolutely. But there's so much dependency here on someone clearing their karmic debt. Okay, they either owe something to themselves in the way that they deny their vision repeatedly. There's a very good chance of that. Or they owe a connection or a relationship or a circumstance. Yes, now that's where you two actually are. You are soulmates, of course. You are soul connected. Okay, and this is a soul contract. That's the difference between a karmic relationship or a karmic balance somebody owes. It looks like it might be them. It could be you. Okay, you might both have some shit you need to clear up. But then soulmates, you two, that's where you two actually are. That's the difference between karmic and soul. Okay? The karmic is the shit we owe, we signed up for. We may not have known what we were agreeing to at the time or how it would impact us later. But we got to pay it off before we can accept a true vision. You understand? That's the whole point of karma. Okay. Love call. Like I said, you two will connect. You will meet. You will talk. But it does not go into a place of substantiality with the promise of engagement until someone comes to a place of understanding how denying their vision hurts them. Okay? And that, again, paying the karmic balance. All right, we got to wrap this up. Sorry. I did not know it was going on this long. Honestly, I expected not that. So there you go. But again, I do what I do, and you're used to me by now. I should hope so. This is how I do things. This is my preferred tarot method. I read intuitively, and I layer things, and I explore things as much as I want to. This is my method. This is what you can come to expect from me. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Christina, and this is how I do things. Real tarot reflects real life, and 10-minute summaries is not where we're at. Not here. Significant time frames, please. Significant time frames. Significant time frames. For some of you, you have an upcoming meeting. Wand energy tends to be a little bit more in the upfront. Okay. What else, please? I know that you're trying not to show this person love. It's not because you don't. Again, Scorpio, it's because you're trying to hide it. I know at some point you were willingly trying to emotionally invest in this person and you couldn't understand how. And now you're at that point where I need to retract all that energy to keep me safe. And I'm pretty sure I need to move on. I know 10. So for some of you, October will be terribly important. I haven't seen that in a minute, but yeah, for a while, everybody was pulling up 10s for future timeline references, but for some of you, October will be significant. Absolutely. What else, please? In terms of time frames, Don't get me wrong, you'll have meetings with this person here and there, the kind that you both get very anxious about, and as soon as you see them, you want to see them again, and it's never enough, and that kind of thing. Those little meetings will continue to happen, but something a little bit more substantial around October. Oh, and then also September. And then for some of you, since this is a matching sweet mate, the 19th might be important. And then we also have the Wheel of Fortune, which is 10. So again, October energy, the 19th, and then also the 29th might be important. Okay? Okay, but change is coming. And for some of you, it's not until September, October, but on a much bigger scale. And then for some of you, March will be terribly important. March might be very, very important. What else, please? Things may not shift in a more substantial way until later in the year is my point. Don't get me wrong, you're going to continue to have little conversations with this person, little meetings with this person, but nothing substantial. February is upcoming, or now I should say the High Priestess, the formal number of 2. We also have some energy exchange here in March. But again, the bigger concept, 2, 3, 4, so February, March, April. Okay, there will be some connectivity points. Possibly, but the significant energy on the larger change of things, not till later in the year. September, October for some of you. Okay. Anything else, please? Anything else, please? Anything else, please? Okay. Queen of Swords. Okay. For some of you, the air season, next air season is, oh Lord, where are we? So that'd be Gemini? Gemini season. So the next air sign will be Gemini season, so something important around that time. Also in this deck, 13, so the 13th might be important, 13 days, 13 weeks, I don't know. Which also reduces 4, which goes back to April. There you go. Okay, I think that's enough. That's enough. Okay, Scorpio, honey, put in the comments as you see fit. Yeah. I can see why you're connected, and I can see why some of you are trying to emotionally disengage. You can't see the outcome. It's still mixed results, and that's because someone here still has yet to embrace what it is that they truly want. So of course you're going to get mixed results. Of course you're trying to emotionally disengage from this person. It's not for lack of love, on the contrary. It's a lot. Too much, maybe. Strong connections will do that to you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.